about this game and what it means to you guys. It is a different type of game, right?
Yeah, obviously, the best team always wins, and it's exciting. And just being down there, obviously, I'm from Texas. It's always been a big game, and it always will be a big game. It was for the Red River, so it's just fun. It's exciting for sure. It means a lot.
Your best advice for someone who's never been at the game, someone like a Kendall Daniels.
Take it in. Um, it's nothing like it. It truly is. From the moment that you step on that bus to drive over there until you get off the bus to walk into that stadium, it's really thin air, competitive. I was literally just watching a video of when the defensive line, Ronnie Perkins, and all those guys got into it with him pregame, and you don't have another game like that. It just means so much to both programs. You obviously get the gold hat for it, so it comes with a little bit of merchandise.
You ever think back to the 9 days that you were committed to Texas?
Yeah, I don't think about it much, but it did happen. Yeah, I do. It's pretty funny when you think about it, but I ended up right where I'm supposed to be, wearing the right colors. So everything worked out right on time.
What have you seen from this Texas offense on the film?
Yeah, really talented. Shockingly, if you look at their stats, it might show that they're one of the worst offenses. But if you break it down even deeper and further go and take a deeper dive into it, when they get explosive plays within their drive, they're the number one offense in the country in points per game. I found that stat out today, and I was pretty shocked. Because obviously the stats don't say that. It doesn't show you that unless you take a deeper dive into it. So that was pretty interesting for me to find that out.
How old were you when you first went to OU, Texas?
The first time I went to the game in person, I think I was a junior in high school, so right about 17. And I was sitting in the southwest end zone, and I saw Marvin Mims toe tap for the touchdown. So that was my first in-person OU Texas game. So I saw it go out the right way for sure.
Well, you saw the swings the way that the
Yeah.
game happens. I mean, is that stadium just different? That it seems like it's a living thing.
It is. Obviously the fans they don't go out there and play a snap, but they do play a big factor in that game. At times you could be backed up, and our side of the ground can be shaking, and you could be on the other side, and it could be vice versa. So it football is a very big momentum game, and if you've never experienced a game like that, you probably don't really understand what that means. But when you get in a game like that where it's truly 50-50, you find out how big of a momentum game it really is. So the fans definitely mean a lot, and I know they're going to show up.
How do you prepare for that? I mean, mentally prepare for that.
You can't. I mean, you truly can't. Because, like I said, it's nothing close to it. It doesn't matter how big another game is outside of it. I'm sure if we had a playoff game, it wouldn't even, here in Norman, it wouldn't even compare to what OU Texas is. So, you can't. You just got to go out there and enjoy it.
What are the emotions right now for you? Is it more of excited, nervous, anxious?
Yeah, I'm excited. For me personally, it's going to be the first one that I start in. And like I said, it's really important to me and big to me being from Texas and, just hearing about how big this game is. And obviously, they've gotten the better end of us. And so, I want to win. I really do. I got to win my sophomore year, and I know what it feels like to put on that gold hat at midfield and celebrate with your brothers. And that's a good feeling. It ain't so good the opposite way. So, I'm looking forward to that. And I know a lot of guys in this locker room and a lot of new guys that we got are looking forward to that as well.
What's your thoughts on the Texas offense?
Yeah, really explosive. I think their running back Trey Wisner, is that his name? Does that sound right?
Yeah.
I think he got hurt last game. He's a good player. I know we played him last year when he was a freshman. I think he was. He was really good. Arch, he played really good versus Florida. Depending on when he had time to throw the ball, he was accurate, and he threw a really good ball. They run the ball really good. They got a good receiver. Number 13, he's pretty good. They're a good offense. Obviously, not as experienced as the offenses that they had previously, but they're still really explosive.
Jaron was just talking about not letting Oklahoma beat Oklahoma. Does that translate for you all, like on the defensive side of the ball?
Yeah, if we keep the ball in front of us, like I said, man, we should be just fine. And if we don't, they become truly one of the best offenses in the country. So if when you don't do your job and you don't do what you're supposed to do on that certain play, they can expose you and they can take over for you.
How much is the experience that you all have on the defensive side, all the players that are coming back into this game, how's it going to help you all out in this matchup?
Yeah, that's going to be big. Like I said, we obviously have the experience on the defensive side of the ball versus what they have on offense. We got a lot of guys that's played a lot of snaps, and you know, I think 6 of our 11 starters on defense have played in this game 4 times now. So, you know, it's going to be big. It's going to be huge, and we should go win the game on our side of the ball. Is what Coach B told us. No matter what the outcome is or what the score is, we should go win the game on our side of the ball. So that's what we're planning to do. So it's big to have guys that's playing a game like this.
This might be the dumbest question ever, but because I know you want to kill another team. I mean, you want to win big. You want to blow people out. But as good as this defense is there maybe a piece of you that would like to, you know, go in there and just win a really low-scoring game and just dominate defensively?
Yeah, we could win 0-3, and man, I'd be as happy as I would be if we won 59 to 48 or something like that. You know, just when you go in and dominate somebody and you do exactly what you know you're capable of, it's a whole different feeling. And so every week, a different piece is contributed on this defense. So hopefully we can all come together down in Dallas and you know, establish what we really are and truly can be.
What makes you guys hungrier when everybody is praising you and talking about you're one of the best defenses in the country?
This is obviously the coach answer, but the man who's leading us. But you know, that's been instilled in us for 4 years. All of the guys that are truly, you know, contributing, and we just fed that into the other guys. And then once you bleed that into a program and guys believe in it, nothing is never good enough. Like, man, we had a leadership meeting this morning, and he literally ripped us about winning 44-0 and how it wasn't good enough. And you know, I think a lot of places in the world and in the country, it would be the total opposite. And they'd praise you on how bad you just dominated the team that you were supposed to dominate, and he did the complete opposite. I mean, he literally talked about everything that was wrong. Like, I don't think he said one thing that was good, and you know, so I think that's where it starts.
Thanks, Kobie.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Kobie.
Appreciate it. Man, they need to replace this, man. I almost blew my knee out. I hope y'all got